Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit reading for November 2022. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a one-on-one personal reading. And I do want to say, please be aware of any scammers out there that are commenting on your comments below, pretending to be me. I do not have a WhatsApp. I only have two Instagrams, my personal Instagram and my Mermaid Scales Tarot Instagram. Anything else that's guiding you to a different place for a form of payment, I would never ask you for payment, your payment information. So please be aware if you're seeing people impersonating me, report them, do not reply, and do not engage in that energy. So let's go ahead and jump right on into your reading, Scorpio. Let's see what aspect of your life that Spirit wants you to know about, a situation you've been asking for, anything you need to hear about. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is powerful energy. You have strong fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, motivation, drive, encouragement, Scorpio, to keep on fighting for a specific, for some of you, soulmate connection, to manifest it. I do feel for some of you who have been drawn to this reading, you do have a soulmate connection in your life. You do have someone that is meant to be a significant part of your love life. And I feel for those of you, this connection is just deepening further and further. But it is something that has been worrying you, has been on your mind quite a bit. You're wondering if they feel the same way, if they have the same intentions, if they do care as much as they are making the effort to kind of hang out with you. Is there more to it? Is there more to their intentions? But here we start off, you guys, with the Seven of Gabriel. This is Leo energy. And it says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. So Scorpio, Spirit does want you to be aware of the situations that are in your life right now that you may be facing, that you feel kind of alone in, that you feel like you have a strong opinion about that other people aren't so open to. I wonder if this is just the transformation you've been going through as far as new things that are happening in your life, new ideas that you are starting to become very aware of, downloads from Spirit on how to pursue a specific thing, a goal. And although you may feel very alone in what you feel like people understand from you, get from you, Spirit wants you to know you're right on track, Scorpio. That whatever lifestyle, whatever romance, whatever situation that you're finding yourself in that you have to fight for is worth the fight. And I do feel that Spirit in the beginning of the month, or just right now, some of you may be going through, is just wanting to give you a message of encouragement to continue to push forward in this, to pick yourself back up again if you have experienced a recent disappointment, because the battle is not over. And I do feel that this battle isn't something that is going to take any more stress, anxiety, fear. With the Seven of Wands, it is an indication that you have everything you need to make this happen. And all it needs is for you to firmly stand and believe in yourself to make it happen. For those of you that may be struggling with self-confidence or fears about moving forward or moving ahead, or speaking up on something that you feel very passionately about. And I do feel you think you're the odd one out in your environment, in your situation. Just in the beginning of the month with, I don't know, something that it feels family related for some of you guys here, whether you're a lot more spiritually in tune than the rest of the people in your family, or even if they had a different idea about spirituality, about living life, about living their truth, or even how you should live your life. And you're stepping away from that. You're standing out from that. And that is something Spirit does want to congratulate you on, Scorpio. Then we have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy, Taurus energy with Archangel Raphael coming for you. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So whatever this is that you feel very strongly about, it is coming from the heart chakra. It is coming from the heart space. And Spirit wants you to have the courage to make this choice from your heart, because it will lead you to the path you want to be on, to the goal that you are envisioning for yourself. I do feel for some of you guys, again, this has to do with someone that you may have been worried about as far as where this is going, where this is heading. Do they feel the same way? Is this something important in my life? Is this a journey I'm on with this other individual, with this soul connection? Are we forming something here? Are we bonding something here? And the answer is yes, Scorpio. This person is falling in love with you. Now, some of you, I wonder if this is someone you're going to meet in the middle of the month. If this is someone that is just, it started off as friends, but as you guys hang out with one another, the crush is developing more and more between the two of you. I wonder for some of you if this is a coworker, or again, a friend that you guys have made, been hanging out in the same friend group, but people are already catching on that there's some chemistry between the two of you. And I do feel, Scorpio, that it's very important, Spirit wants you to know, to be honest about your intentions in this. If you have more that you need to hear, speak up on it, and the right person will meet you with their honest answers, with their truth, with their love. And maybe some of you are just waiting to make that initiative to send that message, to send that text, to have that conversation. Spirit is encouraging you to do so. And maybe you're leaving them with a choice, Scorpio, for some. Take me as I am with the Seven of Wands energy, with everything that I expect, everything that I am hoping. Here, I'm putting it out, all out on the line. Will you join me with this? Will you be on my journey here? Will you be a partner of mine to develop this and grow this? I do feel, for most of you, there is an energy of someone very deeply in love with you here. And maybe in the middle of November, it's going to cement something. And others of you, with the Seven of Wands and the Lovers, if you have experienced a disappointment where you've decided to move on from a situation that you knew wasn't serving you with the Seven of Wands, that you felt like it was a constant struggle, a constant fight, you decided to finally clear that out so you can move forward to meeting a soulmate, to meeting a twin flame, to welcoming that energy in, manifesting that energy in. Spirit is saying you're clearing the way for this to happen. And your visualizations, your prayers, your will to act on making the initiative to attract this soulmate energy that some of you are looking to attract, it is working. Because here we have the Four of Gabriel, Aries energy. And it says, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah, Scorpio, so by the end of all of this, what you don't see right now that may appear at the end of the month for you guys is something to celebrate, is something to recognize that you have made happen for yourself. It's very clear with the Seven of Wands in the beginning here. And I feel for some of you with the Lovers and the Four of Gabriel, this may be a commitment that you're entering in November, thinking about entering, asking someone to, or maybe that choice will be given to you with the Lovers card here. But for anyone that is in this situation or will be in this situation where there's an opportunity to declare your love, declare your feelings, and if the conversation comes up to be in a commitment, Spirit is saying this will be a significant connection that will impact your life, honestly, that will help you further along your journey, will help you understand about yourself. But this is what you're doing for that other person as well. And for some reason, I just saw the letter E, first, middle, last initial, yours or theirs, as an Eric, as an Erica. That may mean something for you guys. But in the background here, we do have the Nine of Michael. This is what's coming to an end, Scorpio. The fears and the worries and the stresses that some of you have been putting on yourself or may have been carrying that were never yours in the first place. Those ideas of what kind of life that you need to live, those assumptions, those expectations that you've honestly have outgrown. And what Spirit says is your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. The owl may be an animal that you've been seeing quite a bit that has been coming up to your consciousness or will as November unfolds. The owl is all about wisdom and clarity. And so I feel for some of you guys that maybe before this reading or before the month of November, there has been fears about how this is going to work, when this is going to happen. And you've been attaching too much to the outcome instead of letting it all unfold. The first step to letting it all unfold is by taking your own path, making your own choice, being a bit assertive, not aggressive, but assertive, making it clear through your communication, through your actions, just taking those steps. And I feel some of you have been preventing yourself from taking those steps out of fear of failure, fear of being proved wrong. And all I have to say about that is failure is never something that is meant to be an I told you so moment, a message from the universe that this is never going to be for you. Anything that you're feeling so passionately about that I see with the Seven of Gabriel. Sometimes closed doors are protection, and the failures that you may have experienced are nothing that is meant to say, Scorpio, you're doomed. This isn't for you. It's meant to say there's a better way. That it is unfolding, but it's not the right time. But with this being at the bottom of the deck, I can say any delays are over. But the help of that, of putting those delays to an end, to a rest, is by releasing those worries and those fears to your angels, to your spirit guides, to the universe. And just living your life day to day, making the choices that you're confident about, going for the things that you want to go for. All those experiences, the good and the bad, is leading you to something very beautiful at the end of the month to celebrate. And maybe this is just saying it's a momentous birthday for you guys that you are celebrating this month. Maybe it's a 21st, 30th, 40th, 50th. And happy birthday to my Scorpios who are turning a whole nother year in the month of November. I wish you a year of love, luck, prosperity, and joy. So let's get deeper into this. Let's see specifically what else Spirit wants you to be aware of this November. What is the general theme around this? I mean, love and romance is a big indication here for some of you. Ooh, the snake. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see my Scorpions have this. And it says, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. Now, the be careful is associating very clearly, I see, with this Nine of Swords energy. The mental blocks, the mental repetition patterns of, I'm not going to do this, this isn't going to be for me. That's what Spirit wants you to transform out of, Scorpio. With the serpent, with the snake, I mean, I felt that in the beginning of transformative energies, and here it is confirming for me. But you guys are shedding an old skin, that old skin of doubt and fear. And by accepting everything that has happened, but choosing to make a new path, choosing to stand up for yourself and to go forward on a new journey, on a new chance, on a new opportunity. By creating that for yourself, whether you are the one that is making it happen through your actions or just by clearing the energy in the space, shedding the old experiences, because for some of you, I do feel you've been hanging on to failures and worries for too long. You've already learned the lesson of it. So the snake energy is saying that even for some of you, certain disappointments or failures have led you to an awakening, have led you to a new understanding, a new you, Scorpio. And it's powerful. People are picking up on it. People see your power and your strength with the Seven of Wands here. And they may even be intimidated by that, Scorpio. And that's how you're clearing the path, or even clearing situations and people that aren't going to serve you as you transform in this new version of yourself. The right ones will be in alignment with you, with the Lover's card here. The right ones will see you for your power and honor it, cherish it, love it, encourage it. And the other ones will fade away from your life. But I do think that for anything that you're shedding, that you've had to let go of, that you had to accept, it really is for the best. The only thing to be careful about that I see in the cards here thus far is the worries, the Gemini energy coming through here of, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I not good enough? Is this never going to happen for me? Those are the things that will block you, Scorpio. Let's keep going. Tell me more about what Scorpio needs to hear about November. Hermit. Strong Virgo energy, I feel, for some of you guys around you, or you may have Virgo in your big three. But it says retreat and recharge. And this is very important for some of you because you are getting more in sync with who you are at this time. I do feel for some of you it's important, if you've been feeling those nudges, to meditate more, to give yourself those days off where it's all just for you, taking a spiritual bath, going on a walk, reading your favorite book, just reflecting and clearing away the illusions and fears that hold you back or that make you feel or think that you're not good enough. To be more in tune with yourself and your desires and your hopes and why you have them. Is it something that's serving my ego, or is it something that's serving my higher self? How you can tell the difference is that when you're thinking of certain situations, certain people in your life, what energies, what feelings come up within your body, within your heart chakra, within your solar plexus chakra? Are they feelings of encouragement, passion, desire, excitement? Or are they feelings of fear? Are they feelings of dimming yourself down because there's disbelief in it? Those are the things I feel, Scorpio. Spirit is asking you to think about and be clear of and to discern. And if there's still any wounds that are attached to your self-worth or your ability to manifest or the ability to receive all the beautiful blessings that are meant to happen for you guys with the Lovers and the Four of Gabriel. Those are things to think about very clearly now, and then to move forward and make the choices that will lead you there without fear, without hesitation. Now, for some of you, if this is a romance situation, you're giving someone a lot to think about, Scorpio. You really are. They're reflecting on all the things that they've experienced with you thus far, the attraction they have for you. It's a very high vibrating attraction here that maybe even for some of you, if it's not you going through this awakening, you're the catalyst for someone else's awakening. Both of you, in different ways, maybe same ways, are on a spiritual journey here. I do feel majorly, if this is not soulmate energy, it is twin flame energy. And I can say that with confidence at everything I'm seeing. And sometimes with twin flames, it could be very difficult. Some people sell it as it's this beautiful fantasy of everything coming true and unfolding like a Disney movie, but really twin flames are some of the hardest connections to go through because twin flames put us through so many awakenings, so many deaths and rebirths, the catalyst to a newer, higher perspective. And each time we kind of go through those situations of growth and evolution, there is a little bit struggle that comes with it. The shedding of skin, the ego deaths that we have to go through in order to be a higher version of ourselves. And sometimes the twin flames are on different time frames of that. So there will be one that is a lot further on their awakening journey, their understanding of the connection, while someone is still not aware of it. But I gotta say, if that's something you've been dealing with a certain someone, with a romantic partner, that alignment or misalignment that you may have been experiencing with this person is coming to an end. And I do feel that as they think about you, as they think about the experiences that they've had with you, it is hitting them in a different way, in a profound way, in their heart chakra. Even in their third eye, I'm seeing. They're getting daydreams about you, Scorpio. They do visualize a future with you, what that could look like, what that could be. And for some of you with the Four of Gabriel, there has been daydreams of a relationship, a committed, exclusive relationship. But for others of you, they wonder what it would be like if they would marry you one day, if you could get married, if you could build a future together, be happy with one another. Because I do feel the energy around it when you're with each other. There's this, it feels lightness around the energy between the two of you. This carefree of anything else that may be going on, because when I'm around you, it all feels right. If I still have you in my life, that means something, even if everything is falling apart. And for some of you, I wonder if this person has encouraged you in some way, whether they told you verbally or even just the experience of this with them has made you more of who you are, to step outside of what your family and society expects from you and be more a part of yourself. Someone could wear beads, necklace of beads, or even bracelets of beads, and that's just confirmation of who I may be talking about. Someone could have dreadlocks as well. Just throwing that out there, as this is a general reading. So what do your angels want you to know right now, Scorpio, about November, what you're experiencing in November, what is unfolding in November for you guys? Tell me about November for Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, this one wanted to be the first one up, so let's see. Ask. Oh, this is a beautiful card. And what it says is, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So Scorpio, your angels want you to know that they're with you. They hear you. But for some of you, you haven't been asking enough for their help. Maybe you feel like it's all up to you to do this. Maybe you feel like they haven't answered my prayers, my questions before. And again, when Spirit doesn't send us the answer or the outcome that we expected, that we hoped for, it truly, most of the time, was not meant for us to happen in that specific way. But that does not mean that you were unheard. That does not mean that the angels, your spirit team, are working behind the scenes to make your prayers answered in the way that is best for you. I do feel with this card here that for those of you who have been praying for a soulmate, for a twin flame, there is something unfolding here that is on behalf of your angels, because they recognize that this counterpart that you're asking about, that you're praying for, is meant to be a part of your path, is meant to fulfill a contract within this lifetime. And they will be granting this union for you guys. I see it here with the Lovers and the Four of Gabriel in November. Whether they take you on a special date, whether they confess something, whether they ask you to be theirs. Not in a possessive way, but in a way of, we will be loyal, devoted. We will work on this together to build something beautiful here. And others of you, I do feel Spirit wants you to be more open to their assistance and help. If you guys have been a little bit disconnected lately, go back into meditation, go back into your rituals of pulling cards for yourself, of giving yourself that time to connect with the divine, to connect with your angels, and to send those messages out there. And they will respond in the way that you need to see them, you need to hear them, in the way that is best for you in the moment you're experiencing it. And I already do feel like you guys are getting those messages. You're getting those number confirmations, those synchronicities. You're seeing a thumbs up, whether you ask for a symbol to be sent into your consciousness, a rainbow, a star, a shooting star, whatever it is. Spirit has been sending you those your way, but for some of you, maybe it's been a bit clouded from your worries and your fears. But Spirit wants you to know, even for others of you, what you're asking for, you will receive. Whether that's the buildup for this in November or in November, it will be. And I'm so excited for you guys when that happens. But if you need to take a little prayer after this reading tonight, whenever it's right, pour your heart into it. If you don't believe in praying, you can just do affirmations, intention settings, and have it come from your heart chakra. Have it come from your sacral, your solar plexus chakra, because that will add to the power of your words, to your intentions. They will see that your intentions are strong, passionate, powerful. And I do see that at the end of it, there will be something to celebrate. All right, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get one more message for you guys. And this is going to be a message that Spirit wants to give to you as a closing message. Anything that will touch up on what I've been saying this reading, anything else that Spirit may want to add about this, about what you're going through in November. So anything else that Scorpio needs to hear, Spirit, at this time for their clarity, insight, healing, and guidance. All right. So we have nourishment. Oh, yeah. You will be nourished. You will be taken care of. The situation in your life is improving, Scorpio, through the music you're listening through what you're choosing to pay attention to. Certain news articles, certain stories, the people you're around. Spirit really wants you to pay attention to what's surrounding you. And if it's not working for you, to make that choice to remove yourself from that certain conversations, the certain people or situations that are just taking from you, not adding to you, not developing you, not growing you. But let's read the message that's on the back. So it says, are you tempted to rush from one thing to another, out of breath and underfed? At times, the body does its most demanding tasks with simply too little nourishment. Hunger must be satiated, thirst quenched. Life is lived through this intricate, sacred body. Your purpose can be known only through the clarity of awareness you experience when your basic outer needs are met. Your inner beauty can be more easily felt when you have been nourished with care. So yeah, even with the 7 of Wands that we saw in the beginning of reading here, Scorpio, do the things that make you feel good about yourself. Take the time to see the beauty in life. And if it's hard to at certain situations with certain challenges we're facing, then give yourself that break to just tune out the world, turn on that playlist, listen to that CD, go on that walk, and know that when you give yourself that time to heal and nourish instead of fighting for it, pushing for it, demanding it in ways that are just, again, tiring you, you're going to be out of gas. You're going to be out of the fuel you need to manifest what is unfolding here. And maybe that is also why Spirit brought out the Hermit card to retreat and recharge for you. Because this is very important at this time. To surrender your worries and fears to the angels, to ask for assistance and guidance and anything they can do on their end that will be the best for you. And then rest. Rest assured that your prayers will be answered, that your intentions will be manifested. And treat yourself. Whether it's a special breakfast on your birthday, whether it's something you've been wanting to buy for yourself, but you've been giving yourself those guilty thoughts. If you have the money, why not? Buy yourself something special and allow things to unfold so it can unfold in its perfect way, the right way. And you'll be fully nourished and ready to receive it when it comes, because beautiful things are happening, Scorpio. Romance, healing, growth, wisdom, prayers answered. This is all in the cards for you, Scorpio. And I'm very excited. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me here for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with the healing, clarity, insight, and guidance for what you may be going through in November. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.